Oh, hey. Okay, so we're recording. Let me move this because that's out of the way. Okay, so Sunday night check-in. All right, so I just want to talk about a few things. We'll see if anybody joins on. I think next week I'll send out a message at like 7 o'clock to remind people that we're having a meeting tonight that they can join on if they want to. But I am recording it, and I will post this in our groups when I am finished. But tonight I just wanted to do a Sunday night shout out. Let's see, I want to shout out Christy this week. Christy was sick. She had a stomach bug, and I've not been on top of my game. And so I missed that she hadn't come back for a couple of days. And she checked in with me and was like, hey, just want to let you know I haven't been here for 2 days because I'm sick. And I was like, oh, well, I should have checked in on you. But she bounced right back in after 2 days of being sick with a stomach bug and puking and all of that. So shout out to Christy for sticking to her insanity program. Yeah. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about tonight is, are there any obstacles you're facing in the programs that you're doing currently? And what are they, either in your nutrition or in your fitness? This past week, I faced personal obstacles about, like, I didn't meal prep and I didn't really have a plan, and I don't know, I didn't eat well this week. My fitness, like, this week was just weird, like with kids, and I just felt like I was underneath, like my house was a mess. I was underneath it all week long. And so I did my workouts, but it was every day, it was a fight to decide to do them, which is weird because I usually really like the workout. So it's been kind of a weird headspace for me to be fighting through it. It's probably pretty normal because this program is so long, this MM100, and I am at 56. So I'm just over halfway through it, and everything is hard in the middle. That's when it's not exciting anymore. That's when it's hard. The end seems really far away still. So the middle's where it's hard. That's like with the Shaun T Transform 20, the middle step was, it was commit, climb, and then conquer. And the climb part is where it's like, it's really hard. You just are not quite there yet, and you just have to keep plugging away. So that's kind of where I am with MM100. I still really love the workouts. They're so hard, and like in a good way hard, and they're only 30 minutes long. And I'm seeing results. Like my arms are really toned right now. My waist is getting really toned. I still have the booty gains that I got from 80 Day Obsession. So I'm really loving the way the program works me. It just is like the middle part where it's kind of like old, I guess. I don't know. But then this other stuff where I was just having a bad week. So then I want to talk about how to overcome obstacles. And for me, my tether is the fitness part. I'm really good at showing up every day for the fitness part. And part of that is because I have a really strong habit. My habit every morning, actually it starts the night before. Before I go to bed, I set out my clothes for tomorrow. I pick out what sports bra, what tank top, which pants I'm going to wear. I put my socks out. It's in my bathroom. So when I get up at 5, when my alarm goes off, or if the pug wakes me up beforehand, my clothes are out. So then the first thing I do is I get on my workout clothes, and I come downstairs and I have my Energize, and then do some journaling while the Energize kicks in, and then I do my workout. So I have this really strong habit that my alarm goes off, I get dressed, get ready, and do the workout. It's like just routine. So because of that, I can lean into that when I'm having a hard time motivating myself, because I'm not always motivated. But I have this strong habit of exercising. The nutrition part, I've really just kind of had to be gentle with myself this past week. There's a lot going on, and I was doing not the best I could do, but I was doing what I could do, and just be gentle with myself and then try again. And you guys know I like to start things on Monday. So once it had kind of slid off track, I wasn't going to try and write it in the middle of the week. But I still tried to not overeat every meal and try and squeeze in vegetables when I could. But it was a crazy week. But that being said, with it being a crazy week, I did not jump on the scale every morning. I didn't make that a thing where I was going to be tracking like, oh, how bad did you mess up because you're not doing great. I'll probably weigh myself tomorrow because it's Monday, get back on track and see where we're going. But yeah, so that's that. That's how I do how I deal with these obstacles is my tether is the fitness. And I know that like, if I keep showing up for fitness, I'll get back to the nutrition if I'm having a hard time, and I won't like lose the traction that I've made. Oh, I thought he was laughing at me. I don't know. Can you see my husband's feet? Like right there. He's, he's over on the couch. I thought he was laughing at me, but he's not. He's just sighing. All right. So then next, modifications into the week ahead. I said I was going to meal prep today, and I did not do a lot of meal prep. I'm trying to eat up food that we have in the house. So I'm going to eat at home, and I'm going to make, like, I have a ton of frozen vegetables. I have a ton of frozen fish. So I just need to use up stuff that's in my freezer. So it's going to be pretty like plain and interesting meals this week. Plain and interesting. That is no pretty plain meals. It's going to be interesting to try and eat out of the freezer, but I'm trying to commit to eating at home this week. Last week we ended up out way too much. It's being off track. So I don't have a real plan, but I have my plan every day of having breakfast, scrambled eggs, broccoli, and toast. And then lunch, I think I'm going to do my shakes this week. And then snacks and dinner will be whatever I can figure out that I've got at home. So yeah, that's the week this week. And then still sticking to my workouts. I'm pretty excited that tomorrow is Monday and leg day falls on Monday. So it's a great way to start the week off feeling strong. So yeah, my meal prep this week, I didn't need to meal prep because I'm just going to cook as I go. I'll probably hate myself for it later this week, but maybe I'll make like leftovers each time I do cook, so then I don't have to cook later in the week. I also, that being said, with meal prep, I also threw out a bunch of things that I'd meal prepped last week, but because I didn't really have a plan, we didn't end up eating at home as much as I thought we would. And other foods came into my house, and so then I ended up wasting a bunch of food. So that's also why I didn't meal prep this week. Next week, I'll hopefully be better. But yeah, so just some closing thoughts that I had. I watched this video for those of you that have Ultimate Portion Fix, which is the in-depth program that Autumn did with the containers. I watched the video number 34. I think it's called Break in Case of Emergency. And it's on track with like obstacles and how to get back on track and all of those things. And like the biggest thing she said was when you're running the program and you're tracking your containers or any kind of nutrition program that you're doing, you have to be honest with you. She's not there. I'm not there. We don't really know what you're doing. You have to be the one that, like, if you're having a week where you're snacking extra, or if you had extra cocktails, or you went out to a happy hour, like, it's okay, but those things do add up. And so if you're doing things like that, don't be surprised if you're not seeing the results you want to see, because that's not the program that she designed. And but you have to be honest with you. It's the same with the workouts. Like, are you working hard during the workout? You have to be honest with you. I'm not there. I can see your sweaty selfie, but did you like no, I don't think anybody spritzes himself with water, but like, it's up to you to do it for you. Then she also did touch on how important hydration and sleep are if your goals are to run your body optimally and lose weight, if that's also your goal. She talked about that, like, if you're not drinking enough water, your cells aren't going to function at a very good level. You can get backed up in the bathroom area, and none of those things lead to weight loss or living optimally. And then this is the one I struggle with a lot, is getting enough sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, your body is going to release cortisol, and that's a stress hormone, and that gets your body to hold on to fat and things like that, which is not what any of us want. So go to bed early, get enough sleep, especially if you're getting up early to do your workouts. And the last thing she said was, like, when you're doing one of these programs, whether it's nutrition or fitness, hopefully both, to give it time, to be forgiving of your body and give it grace. You're changing things up, and don't expect overnight results. You didn't gain weight overnight. It took time. And so don't expect it to come off, and give your body grace, and don't check your weight every day, because unless you're doing 2B mindset, because that's how they do it there. But just be with the program, stick with it. That's the other part, stick with it. That builds consistency, and consistency builds results. So yeah, that's about all I've got for tonight. Yeah, next week I'm going to send out a reminder, see if we can all hang for, I don't know, 15 minutes to half an hour next Sunday. So yeah, have a great week, and I will see you soon. Oh, shoot, where did that go? Oh, there it is. I'm so good at this.